Pisces, you open up with the need to come to terms with what has already taken place. Under this new moon energy, something has taken place. You're coming to terms with it. You open up with the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is the juggler, right? He's juggling responsibilities. Maybe juggling two jobs. Has something to do with his pentacles, his money, his time, his efforts, his energy. So physically, you're keeping the ball rolling. It's not easy because look, I mean, he's on the little ship and all of this is like a roller coaster. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. Okay? I just heard you could be waiting for it to go back up again, right? There is some waiting. I don't know. I'm still looking at this come to terms with what has already taken place. Waning crescent in Aries. Being the Empress. So something may have already taken place, or maybe you're waiting for it to happen. You're aware that something's going to happen. You're waiting for it. It involves pentacles. You have 6 of them here, and at the center of your reading is a pentacle. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. So with the 3 of Wands, something could have taken place. Maybe it didn't work out the way that you wanted, or maybe you're waiting for something to take place. For others of you, I'm feeling this pertains maybe to a work situation where you could be undervalued, right? You could be undervalued, like you are worth more. Or you're looking at how to increase your value, possibly going back to school, learning another language, learning AI. It's here, so you need to learn it. You need to know about it. It's here and it's going to be controlling you. So this Ace of Pentacles is something new. It ties into the new moon. It's different for all of you Pisces. You all want something very different. This is different because it has to do with money, time, your work ethic, how much you're giving to something. Okay? I'm hearing for some of you with the 2 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles, you need to work more. You need to put more time to it. Spirit is saying time is of the essence. Time, yes, you need to devote more time. It's about Pentacles, and in this case, he's saying for what you want that's new, it's here. It's at the center. It exists. It's in your card, so it's very real. It is obtainable, but more time. With the 4 of Pentacles, there's 6 other Pentacles. More effort. Okay? 5 of Wands. That's other people. I will tell you right now isn't a good time to rely on other people. It's a better time to look at your own potential, your own desires, your own goals and objectives. Set them for yourself under this new moon energy, right? With a time frame. And Spirit is saying, right, work more on it. Effort, time. Yes. Okay. Yeah, this is always going to be there. Distractions. Beware of distractions, because that's it. Like, this will cause you to refocus, to not focus, to focus on whatever this drama is in here, and not pay attention and devote the time to this Ace of Pentacles, which is what you want. This is what you really want. Yeah. And you know something? Those of you who have been doing that, you are seeing some success. The Sun is the best card in the deck, and it's enlightenment. Right. So your current energy shows you it is obtainable if you remain focused, and you may see some positive results very soon. For others of you, okay, yeah, something may hurt your feelings, because I do see the Three of Swords in future energy, and that's like pain, hurt, sadness. And usually when we don't get what we're trying to obtain, we can feel those feelings. But because that's surrounded by the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Wands is your last card following that Three of Swords. And also this is future energy. So I'm feeling, depending upon how much time and effort you devote into that Ace of Pentacles, you can always change the future, right? And totally avoid this. And then your last card is this takes off. And I see that you may have to juggle both the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Okay? That's why you're coming to terms with what this involves. You have to put forward the work and effort. You have to. That's what he's saying. All right. Where's my cards? Okay, here. Let's qualify. What is the Five of Wands here and this Three of Swords? What's this about? Of course, we want to avoid the Three of Swords if we can. Spirit, this is something you're going after. This is kind of work related for me, although it can be love, anything. Spirit said patience. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So there's a certain amount of effort and then, right, an action, right, and you have to balance when to take action and when to just do the work, I'm hearing. Maybe there's something you're getting ready to expose, to put out into the public. This is confirmation on that Five of Wands, because I asked what is the Five of Wands and the Three of Swords, and you have the Three of Pentacles reverse, which don't collaborate with each other. That type of energy, they're not good collaborators. They're not team players either. So that's another confirmation that this is something that you have to do from your desires of your heart, something that you're passionate about, regardless of others. Yeah, this is not a time to work with others. Three of Pentacles. Temperance. Notice he's alone in contemplation, thinking. Yeah. Once you start to do that, because you have to know what you're working on, working for, working towards in order to measure the success. This is what Spirit is saying with the Death card. From the time it starts till the time that you get something is revealed, it's going to be good, right? Because we already said it's the sun. I don't know where you are. Yeah, maybe you're realizing that you don't got to care about what other people think. That is a low priority. Right. Look at Spirit here, boy. Woof. Pisces. Whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, I'll tell you that it is very important. Well, because it is surrounded by the Death card, Temperance, High Priestess, and the Sun. I mean, and that's probably why everybody around is doing everything to try and distract you. Five of Swords, yeah. Yeah, Queen of Cups. And you are very loving when you want to be. Wow. This is very important. Whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, you're giving something to mankind. I don't know. Tell me more. Yeah, Spirit says don't worry with the Nine of Swords reverse. Don't worry. Don't be anxious. because you're on track, you're on point. This is like a spiritual battle over here with this 5 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. They're trying to throw you off course. Yeah. 9 of Swords. Be anxious for nothing, because you know that you're doing the right thing. You're being guided. Here, 6 of Swords. Peace. When you know that you're doing the right thing, with the High Priestess here, it's all about that spiritual knowing. And you're being led and you follow. Yeah. Again, you have the 6 of Swords, but this is about being led and following the 4 of Swords, right? Paying attention to that intuition. And then at the right time, you make the choice. You have a choice here. But I see the 6 of Swords too, because I see the 2 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. So you have the 6 of Swords twice. I believe everything works out fine. Your chakra is your solar plexus. Knowing your value kind of goes back to that work thing I was feeling with the 4 of Pentacles. And also it goes back to the 3 of Pentacles reverse. You know, others devaluing you, making you feel like you're not what you are. That's right. And Spirit is showing up again to give you a knowing of who to listen to, what's important. That stuff has taken place. This new moon is all about these new intentions. I feel like some of you are close to dropping something, to doing something, to exposing something. I'm staying with this because I think this is about what you love. It's all about you with the solar plexus, right? You, your self-esteem, what you feel is important, what you value, what's true to your heart. Yeah. The hell with others, right? Let them worry about their own stuff. Why are they in your stuff anyway? Exactly. That's why Spirit is like, they hold no value here. This is all about like you recognizing you hold the value. What? I'm telling you. Okay. There you go. You know, some of you have been working on this Ace of Pentacles for a long time and you don't see, because the sun is coming soon. Maybe it hasn't risen on your project or what you're doing, and it seems like a long slog, but your efforts will pay off, and soon. Stay on course. Spirit says stay on course for at least a few more months before making a change. Few more months, yeah. Harvest season. Give it time. Independence. This is about you forging a way to be independent, to work on your own. You don't need others. 3 of Pentacles. He told you that. I've been telling you that if you listen to some of your previous readings. Pisces, Spirit talks about your independence. It's time to go out on your own, create your own business idea. And if you're not ready for it to be independent, he says create a new job stream. Create a new job stream using your creative talents, of which are plentiful, he just said. Try something out and see if you like it. Always telling you that you have a few more months of the North Node, I believe, still being in your sign. This is you being guided and led. If there was any question, there is somebody who is beyond, who is a spiritual guide. Spirit says they can't guide you, though, unless you allow yourself to be guided and go with the flow, right? Ain't nobody trying to pull on anybody. That is not, that is, right, that free will. You have free will. But divine forces are all around you, showing you the way, and you're discovering another piece of yourself, your destiny, your value, you know, your worth. More things are hidden, Spirit just says. Through this independence, some of you may, yeah, you always have to have multiple job streams, relationships. You're being protected from negative situations. I know. See, all of these major arcanas with this drama here, the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, I think that has more influence or can impact you greater than you know. And that's why Spirit comes through letting you know, first of all, you're protected. And also, this situation which no longer serves you is going to be, right, that cycle's coming to an end. Okay. I know we haven't talked about love because it was really about, I think, something that Pisces is working on. And how they feel about their work. Yeah. With love. Some of you are still healing from the past, releasing. But that is helping you more with love in the present moments. That energy of healing the past. Letting it go. Like healing from bitterness, anger, blaming people, fighting. Like, it doesn't change the situation 1 inch. So releasing that for sure gets you ready for love. And then in love, those of you who are lucky enough to have a partner, Spirit saying give it a chance. Right now you're in the learning stages. I don't know why I feel that, but for the Pisces that I'm talking to, you're in the learning stages. Maybe you're learning each other's language. You're learning how to compromise, how to talk, how to clean, how to have a permanent roommate. That's a lot of learning. Lot of learning. Okay, anything else from the romance angels for Pisces? Yes, release. Yeah, coming to terms with what is already taking place. That's the past. And that's, some of you still got to let go of somebody from the past. Clear your energy, your time, because you're still very much caught up. They're very much in your mind. They're on your mind. They're renting space, and they're taking your focus off of that Ace of Pentacles too. For those of you that have to let go, forgive, and realize that that person was in your life too, for a lesson, for a reason, for a season, but it's time to let go. Okay? What else, Spirit? Tell me about this relationship that Pisces needs to give a chance. Tell me more about this. I don't know why, but sometimes when relationships start, there's a lot of expectations, right? And when people don't live up to what you expect, you kind of become unsatisfied with them, or there's under Virgo energy looking for perfection, but perfection doesn't exist, right? None of us are perfect. None of us, Moody. I know. And so, somebody could be in a relationship and have hit a block where they're not happy. And maybe that unhappiness doesn't have anything to do with the relationship. That's for some. It's you. You're not happy, right? Because we're responsible for our own happiness, right? I mean, you know that, right? Yeah, you know that. Pisces. All right, give your relationship a chance. What is this about, Spirit? We want to give it a chance. Yes. And soulmates and compromising. Okay, sometimes we are unsatisfied. Sometimes we think the grass is greener on the other side. But, right, you're not always going to be happy. Everything isn't always going to be peaches and cream. That's what he's saying. So there will be ups and downs. And I think I showed you that on the Two of Pentacles, right? A lot of juggling. But see how the background, there's really waves. Currents. Yeah. But you two are soulmates. Work on your partnership. And when you're unsatisfied, look at yourself first. Yeah. Because I think this is going all the way. Soulmates and wedding rings. This is a union. Married. But it's nobody's life. It's just smooth sailing. I don't know nobody like that. If you know someone like that, you tell me. But this is the one. You're going to marry them. There's wedding rings here. And also compromise teaches you how to stay in the flow. Just go with it. Pick your battles. Right. Oh, shut up. 2 cards of marriage, Pisces. A marriage of souls is a union of 2 divine counterparts blending together. Yeah, you're going to give this a chance. You're going to work on love. Work on loving you first. Being satisfied within yourself. And then try and satisfy somebody else. OMG. Okay, so this has a higher calling too. This union is the twin card. I mean, both of you contain aspects of each other. Like your characteristics, you see them in the other person. They often say that twin flames are each other's mirror. Absolutely. You show them something inside of themselves that others don't. But there's a higher purpose. If in fact this is a twin flame relationship, it's divine, then there's a higher purpose for it. I will tell you that, if that is the case. And the cards fell. So whatever is going on in the past, you had somebody, you got to let that go and clear. Because it did fall. It's here. Some of you are still stuck on stupid. I don't know. And for you, come to terms with what has already taken place. Like snap out of it. Because the real thing, the real deal, true love. Awaits you. Alright, Spirit. We are going to summarize for Pisces. Give me an angel number. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment. Ooh, an unexpected shift. You know, when we shift and let go of things that no longer serve us, everything else shifts. It is amazing at how quick it happens and how it happens, and we don't even know that just by us causing the shift, the first shift, right? Then divine intervenes and it takes off. Everything has become sudden. Love comes. That's what we're talking about here. Pisces, it's going to be a pleasant feeling. Look at that. In each other's arms, working it out. Not saying it's easy, but working it out. Right? Pay attention to your feelings, your gut feelings. 0505 serves as a gentle nudge to pursue whatever interests you most. It's possible that something or someone or both could rock your world. And you need to know that you will end up exactly where you belong, which could be in somebody's arms. At this time, you could also get your dream job. You could travel abroad. There's so many good things that can happen for you right now. Ooh, 0505. Thank you for staying till the end. I'm so grateful for you. Until the next moon phase, namaste.